Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers.
Okay, so in this episode, we're going to go over what we're going to fill in this small spot over here for. Um, I think in last episode, I asked you guys what you thought we should put in here, and I got a couple suggestions. And when I started thinking about it, I need to build a place for storage. So I'm going to make this be the warehouse-looking building. Um, so basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the floor laid out, and then from there, we're going to go ahead and leave it just as a floor because I'm going to actually make it kind of dome shaped, make it look like an actual warehouse. So several suggestions were to put like a hangar over there to a landing pad for building of vehicles and stuff. And we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that over here on this side. We'll do a large one over here. Every building we're going to build is going to be connected via these tubes going around the outside. So the entire structure, every structure, will have access to refineries, assemblers, and storage. So to give you guys an idea of what I've been doing off camera, I got a gravity generator moved over here. I put it here because I wasn't sure where else to put it. But it's in here, and it's going to be out of the way because we can just walk around it. So this is my next building that I'll be working on. It's going to take just a ton of supplies, which is why I haven't gotten it all done. But so the harvester drop off is done. Make sure this is all, yeah. So I switched out the conveyors to the other conveyor style, and which allowed me to put these here, which will be a little bit cheaper than having these across a back wall because these are all interconnected to their sides. So that's that. So one of my concerns is when we bring vehicles in, they're going to do this. So I guess we need to make sure that the wheels are wide enough, or that we drive on these center spurs like this. So I think that's going to be feasible as driving along here. So not sure. Maybe we'll put a ramp or something. I'm not sure. So the reason I switched to these is because we have gravity. So having these be gravity collectors was redundant and a huge amount of resources. So I got the doors set up as well. I don't have them set up on a sensor yet, which that is on my list of things to do. But they're in a group. So we can come over here and hangar group. Open. Pretty cool. So now we can bring ships over and drop off supplies. I think what I'm going to do is, since this door would allow us to drop off stuff right here, I might do an angled block. Something like... Should we use this one? Yeah, it might be cool. If anything else, I'll put it in here just for as a reminder. But do something like this. Just so any rocks that would fall there are going to get ramped in towards there. Might actually make these sloped. It's probably not a bad idea is to do that whole back wall sloped, kind of like a ramp, in case we pull in too far or something. So, yeah, hangar doors work. That's pretty cool. And I started working on the front area, just getting the skeleton built. Like I said, I'm going to come back through and put some decorative blocks on the outside to give it some a little bit more intimidation. And so I figure I'm going to bring the inner wall to about here and the outer wall to be about 2 blocks higher than this. So about to here for the outer wall. So that's where that's headed. And these angled parts are really nice because it really does help with getting around in the corner. The inability to jump, though, on the other hand, not so much. So with this connection from here to here, I'm not sure if I want to do it straight down or from the corner. I'm thinking about putting a connector here and running another tube up along here to here, and then again to the next building, because then that will leave us with this corridor right here to walk around in, and it'll actually give us another tier right above it. So I'm thinking about doing it that way, so we'll have 2 rings of pipes going around, a little bit of redundancy, so at each one of the corners there'll be another conveyor right at this height, actually. Like, if I had plate, I could put one there, but like that. So actually it would be at this height. Go grab some interior plates. So I'm not going to worry about it here because this is just going to be going up to the guard tower for turrets. Also, speaking of guard towers, this one's down. I took this one down. All the guns and all the supplies are inside here. Here being the Scorpion. And interior plates. Alright, so I probably don't have any because I used them on welding over at the on that guy right there. I turned around and I placed I just flew over it with the Scorpion and dumped all my supplies into it that I could. Just kind of just carpet bombed with the welders. So this will go like this. Then we'll come back up like that. So the towers will end up being, I don't know, give or take about this tall. Number 9. So like that. Yeah, give or take, because then the turret will go on top of this. Yeah. And then so this here. Will go like this. So I don't remember if those weird. I just did that and still. There's not a T in the vanilla piping, and if I remember correctly, the one that we were using from the mod pack stopped working. This guy right here. Let's type in conveyor. There we go. That's a little bit better research. So we have 3 T connectors. We have one here with the little mounting thing underneath it. This one here. And then this one here. Oh, that's small ship only. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and use this one. I hope it works. So we'll go like that. I'll have it on our toolbar. We'll go over here to the other one. And there. There. So it'll look like that. So when we get lights put through here, and the same thing will go for the top level. We'll put lights on it above it as well. And then this will get covered over so we can walk along the top of the wall up at the turret level. So we'll be able to look outside and inside because the inside wall will be shorter. Alright. Okay, so for over here, This is going to be a little bit interesting on how we're going to do this, is because I don't want piping running through the middle of the warehouse, but I want to be able to use the piping coming out of this external wall. So, alright, so this is going to be our perimeter. Oh, we need some more steel plates. Alright. We'll go ahead and keep those. We do not need these. Interior plates. What's a construction components also? Alright. So now we got the basic. Well, let's grab some O2 and stuff while we're over here. O2 I'm not too worried about because we can just get it from our suit. Or from the oxygen bottle, but energy, on the other hand, we don't have that option. That'd be kind of cool to get little battery packs we can carry with us. Alright, so let's get back over here and get to work. Alright, so whoa. Calm down, Turbo. And we ended up stopping right in the right spot, so that's pretty cool. And there as well. Alright, so we're going to fill this with large cargo containers. For the most part, we're going to be doing... Boom. We're going to be doing large cargo containers, but I'll throw some in later on after we get this all laid out for decoration. So large cargo containers are 3x3. And we're going to need a point of connection as well. So I'm just going to do this so I can see how many we're going to fit inside. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. So we'll be able to fit 3 easily. Now, how about for width? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So we'll be able to fit 6 inside here. Wow. Alright. Well, I guess we don't really actually have to access them, right? Because you never actually physically come to the actual cargo container. You'll go to an access port somewhere else and pull stuff out of them. Alright, so, well then what we're going to do is this. So, 1, 2, 3, that'll be to here. So we go like this, like this. Number 9. Throw that in like that. And this will be our connector that'll come across. Should be at the same height. No, it is not at the same height. Alright, so my original idea was to inset the containers in the ground, but because well, you need a point of connection to come across from over here, that doesn't work. So put this here, so, like so. There. Now that's all tied together. We can get rid of these. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to move. And then we'll ask him to move again in a day or two. Actually, we're going to go park him out over that water area over there. If I can. This is more comical. Don't pick on me because I haven't switched to the camera mode. Oh, shadow would depict that he is not over the water yet. Alright, there we go. That'll work. Okay, so now we got him out of our way. So now we will be able to just put in a solid floor all throughout. Like so. And then I'm going to put one more row right here real quick. There. And now we'll put in the container 1 and 2. So we're going to have that extra row, but it won't matter because we won't be able to get down the front or in between them. So 5, let's go 1, 2, 1, and 2. Alright, so there's that, and oddly enough, it's going to be the same height building. So it might be a little bit different because I want to dome it. Maybe I'll dome it twice. Not sure. But, alright, so let's get in the flooring. I should have done it beforehand, so I just wanted to make sure they fit. So let's go here. Alright. Okay, almost done. There we go. Bam, and bam. Alright, so then what I'll do is I'll put a door on this, just for comical laughter. I'll put it right here. Let's see, G. Set up the door the same way as we have it set after the assembler room. It's just like that. Alright, so that'll be our warehouse, and when this gets up and running, this will be all our storage facilities. So I have a metric ton of supplies to get working on. So what I'll end up doing when I go build this is take these all back out and weld the floor up and then put the containers in and re-weld up the floor. But this gives us an idea of how it's all going to map out. And I can actually just start with one. I can start out with just adding this one and leave the warehouse empty. And then as we need more, we can just continue to add more containers. That's a possibility as well, because that's a tremendous amount of supplies. Yeah, it's quite a bit. So there's that. And so we'll continue working our way around the facility. The one I want to work on next is going to be the hangar area, and I really want to get that one going because that's where I want to put the antenna for the base. I think it'd be kind of cool to have the antenna where the aircraft are coming in and landing and stuff. Kind of like how an airport would look, I guess. Might actually go with that kind of look with like a runway. Because overall, we don't have a lot of buildings left that we would need. We're going to have one probably about right here, a semi-small building, be multiple levels, and that's going to be the habitat, where it's going to have the med bay and stuff like that in it. We're going to move that over here, and it'll have like airlocks to be pressurized and all that fun stuff. I might put that one over here towards the front, and then have, because I have two buildings that I foresee having left. I mean, I'd love to hear from you guys otherwise, but so let me scratch that 3. We have the airfield / manufacturing facility. This is where we'll do our vehicles and stuff at. There'll be a ramp off of it so we can do cars and stuff. Then we need an oxygen production facility, which will do all our ice refinery, storage of that. Should we put O2 storage over here? Would there be room? There would. We can put like a tank right here and a tank right here, and then 90 up, I think. Let's take a look. Tank. So here. Ooh, we could put them just like this. I kind of like that. So we're going to put a tank here, a tank here. So I can put 4 tanks in here easily. Put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And then 1 there, 1 there. And 1 there. Okay, so so I don't need to pipe them in between each other. I mean, I can do this. Like that. But over here, I'm not using a T. Oh, a T won't work there. I was gonna say I'm not gonna use a T because of the O2. I don't know if that modded T supports O2. So go like this. Like that. And number 9 like that. So there would be 6 O2 tanks. And when we come in the door, we'd have access to oxygen and access to all the storage facilities. So that would work. That could be a thing. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so maybe we'll just put the oxygen generation on top of the habitat. Kind of like how this is. And so we have an airfield, which will have our communications array, welding facility, and then have a habitat, and we'll have 1 more open. Maybe. Oh, we need a garage. Ooh, we need a garage for our harvesters and other such type things. So that's what we'll put here. We'll put a garage here, habitat in the middle, and then the airfield down here on this end. How does that sound, you guys? I'd like to hear what you guys think. I liked how the O2 lined out. That looks pretty cool. So for this, what I'll end up doing is getting this one, that one online, and this O2 canister online, and then we'll upgrade it from there. Because we're barely keeping up with O2 production right now. I mean, we are just barely. So control panel, yeah, see, 1.3 or 0.13. So yeah, we're just barely keeping up. So, all right, we're gonna wrap up the video here. Like I said, in the comments below, I'd like to hear what you guys think. We have the airfield manufacturing bay kind of thing over here, the habitat right here, and then a vehicle warehouse right here. The vehicle warehouse can be kind of similar to how we did in the creative mode with an open ceiling and hangar doors. I'll make it as big as I can. That's why we're going to build it this direction. We'll build a hangar probably to about here. It's probably going to be half this building. The habitat's not going to be very big. I mean, it's just me. So, but I'd like to bring a decent sized ship into land. So, might bring the habitat, or not the habitat. Actually, wait a minute. How about that? Put the habitat right here in the middle, because it's going to be, yeah, I'd say about as big as that the gate is. So put the habitat here, and then that would leave, we'll just cut this in half to put the airfield and the warehouse, the vehicle storage parking garage type thing. So, cool. Like I said, leave comments below. This is Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.